Brought to you from the people who hate fun, the internet's worst enemy, and the very people that are a threat to your existence. This is what I think about Article 13. These videos are about my opinion. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. You may have seen these things pop up everywhere, and about the European Union passing Article 13. Which sounds like a follow-up to District 9, but actually, this is big news. I didn't really know what it meant and just ignored everything about it. However, I thought I need to figure out what's going on. So here is Article 13 in a nutshell. Article 13 is basically a small paragraph of a big essay called The European Union Directive on Copyright in the Digital Single Market. The 13th part, which everyone's banging on about, essentially declares that the media platforms, and social media as well, such as Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Reddit, need to take more responsibility over copyrighted material. Basically, if you make something and someone uses it, like a song or a video, they're saying that you should be compensated for that at all times, which in theory doesn't sound too bad. But the way that they want to do that is have people buy licenses for stuff that they use in their videos. And if they can't afford a license, then they shouldn't be allowed to post anything. So for instance, for me to use this footage right now that I've just taken off someone's video, I should have to pay for a license. Which is mad. It's mad because first of all, I've got no money. I've got 200 subscribers and I can barely afford car insurance, let alone some video license. And this would be the story for most small creators, resulting in the big corporations and the big channels being able to afford it and put out better content which we, little small timers, can't compete with. Plus, let's be honest, even if we did buy a license to use stuff, is that money that we spend actually going to go back to the creators? Probably not. Also, when you produce a video and you are putting it out in the public, whose fault is it if I use the content? Is it YouTube's for making the platform in the first place? Is it the creator for putting it out there in the public? Or is it mine for wanting to use some of their stuff to promote my content? It's confusing. Basically, what I think is, what the hell is wrong with everything now? We're all having a good time, aren't we? We don't need to start moving furniture around. Everything is fine as it is.
And I just feel that, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, who even wants this? The EU are the people trying to put this into act, which low-key kinda makes me glad Brexit's happening. But mainly, those in favour are the big record labels. You've got movie studios and copyright collectors, and they all want this to happen. If I use a clip of Pirates of the Caribbean, or a small clip of the creature that is Cardi B's song, they want to be able to ring me up and say that I owe them money. Which is a bit unfair. I mean, come on, these guys are making so much money already, they surely don't need more. And who's on the side of us? Big tech companies like YouTube, Twitter and Reddit are actually on our side, mainly because they don't want to have to do more work to remove copyrighted content, but also, they know that it would strongly impact creators and small pages. Tim Berners-Lee, the man who created the internet, even knows this shouldn't be a thing. The Electronic Frontier Foundation, which sounds like a space army, is on our side too. I mean, I don't know who they are, but they sound quite cool. And I know the one thing that you're all thinking is, what about our precious memes? Well, there are some small details in Article 13 which allow for exemptions. Reviews, piss takes and parody are all fine, which basically means that memes are allowed. So who even cares? No. This is a serious thing. The way they want to do this is through filters. If you upload something, they will scan it for any copyrighted content, and if they find any, then that's it. You can't upload. This is going to be automated, so in other words, it's not going to work very well. They're going to scan your stuff, and 99% of the time it's going to say you can't use it. If you hum a song in a video, then they're going to call you up and demand money. YouTube already has something like this called Copyright ID. They scan your videos before you upload for copyrighted materials, and they already don't get that right. I noticed this happened to Mr. Beast a while back. He and his friends literally sang 3 seconds of a song and he got a copyright strike. It's outrageous. If you are in the EU, then expect some changes. This was just passed recently, so it looks like they're going to go through with it, or at least a version of it. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I think it's important you kind of know what it is. I mean, I'm definitely no expert, I just read some stuff for an hour or two, but I did it so that you don't have to. In my opinion, it's all rubbish. They don't need to do this, and the big companies don't need to make more money. Let the creators do what they want, and make good content. The internet is a free market. We shouldn't be making it even harder for people to make a name for themselves in this world, and we shouldn't be making the competition harder. Overall, Article 13 gets 2 thumbs down from me. I don't like it, and I don't want it. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I could do with all the support I can get. If not, then whatever. I'll get over it.